good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're viewing from. I'm Laura Thompson with TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, and you're tuned into the coffee break. And I was just sitting here kind of minding my own business, and then a young man walked up and asked to have coffee with me. And, you know, I don't like to drink coffee alone, so I agreed. And so here he is. But before we get started with the interview, could you give us a little background information on you, like who you are, what you do, why you do it, you know, why you're here, all these good things?
Oh, absolutely. And thank you for having me. So Dr. Jeremiah Owah, I just recently retired from the Army 2 years ago after serving 27 years as an IT cybersecurity officer. So that's what I currently do for the Department of Air Force, but I also belong to the Van Courtlandt Foundation as the vice chair, and for this year, the Debutante Ball chairman. So after retiring from the Army, I still wanted to mentor, still wanted to do public service, so this gave me an opportunity to continue to do that.
Wow, so the Van Courtlandts, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're the chair of the Van Courtlandt, of the gala.
Yes, ma'am, of the ball.
Of the ball,
yes,
okay, okay. So tell us a little bit about the Van Courtlandts and, you know, a little bit of history on the Van Courtlandts and what actually y'all do.
Oh, absolutely. So the Van Courtlandts Social Club actually was founded here in San Antonio in 1915.
Wow.
It was originally called the East Side Jolly Boys. And basically, these gentlemen wanted to get together and socialize, but also uplift one another. And then in the 1920s, they decided to change the name to a more sophisticated name, and that's where the Van Courtlandt Social Club originated from.
Wow.
And then in the 1940s, to start giving more back and having a social presence in the community, they started having the Debutante Ball and jointly with another organization. And so we've been hosting and sponsoring the Debutante Ball since then. And then in 2015, we actually created our Van Courtlandt Foundation, where we created an endowment, and we offer scholarships to all our debutantes at the completion of the social season, which ends with our scholarship banquet in the spring.
Wow. So the debutantes, so how did y'all come up with the debutantes, and why do you do that, and why is it important to our young ladies?
Because we thought it was necessary to have that African American social presence, and so our ball is normally conducted at the beginning of the social season.
Okay.
And so it's you know, as African men, of course we cannot mentor our young ladies as well as our spouses or significant others. So we leverage our auxiliary ladies to mentor and pour into the young ladies, and we kind of sort of just sponsor the opportunity. So we give them a platform to present themselves to society and to show our commitment within them. We not only after the Debutante Ball is complete, but we also want to encourage them to get a higher education. We support them with scholarships, and we present those scholarships to them at our spring luncheon.
Wow. So are there some specific qualifications for them to become a debutante, or is there an application process? How do they become debutantes?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. So it's some requirement, and so just briefly, some 18 to 25.
Okay.
A high school senior with college courses and plans to go continue their education, or a college age student, all meets the requirement. So,
wow. And so what I like about it, and what I've heard, is that you all have like the escorts, the young men to escort the young ladies or the debutantes. And so, you know, that's an awesome opportunity for them as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's a social skill that young man needs. So how did that part come about?
So because we felt like not only was it important for us to provide opportunity for the young ladies, but for the escorts as well. So we take the opportunity to meet with them both and show them what professional men and how we carry ourselves, upstanding citizens in the community. But also we have the plan to create a mentor program for the young men. So while we have the opportunity to pour into them, to have them there. We also want to give them something to take away, other than just attending the ball, learning etiquette, and then the different ballroom dances.
Wow, yeah, that's a great thing to watch,
Yes,
to
ma'am.
to watch them develop. So this particular the debutante aspect of it, this is introducing them to society.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's pretty awesome. So today you want to talk about the ball itself, and
Yeah.
then the tickets that go on sale
Yes, ma'am.
in order for people to support it. So tell us a little bit about
Yes,
both of
absolutely.
those.
So starting today, tickets going on sale, early bird tickets. So they're 135 individual and 1,050 for a table, up until August 1st.
Okay.
After August 1st, they go to the regular price of $150 per person, and then $1,200 per table. The event is scheduled for November 7th
Okay.
at the Emporium by Yarlen in southeast San Antonio, and it starts at 6 p.m.
Wow. And so you'll have a QR code on the screen to let people know where to get tickets in case people don't use a QR code, or if they don't know how, or if they just can't based on where they look at your information. So is there a website that they can go to?
Yes, ma'am. They can go to vancourtlandts.org, and the Zephy link and QR code will be there. And then on all social media platforms, they can just search for Van Courtland Club, and then the ticket information will be there as well.
Okay. So so they can go to www.vancourtland.org.
Yes, ma'am.
.org. Okay.
Yes. Van Courtlandts with an S.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's VANCOURTLANDTS.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
.org.
So remember that. So tickets are already going on sale today.
Today, starting today.
And
Yes, ma'am.
so what do the proceeds go to?
So the proceeds, because we started the endowment with the San Antonio Area Foundation, all the proceeds are paid into that. So
Okay.
it's an endowment that will continue to pay towards scholarships for the young ladies.
Wow. So the endowment will just grow and grow as
Yes,
you
ma'am. That's the plan.
as you put money in there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. And so how long have you been at Van Courtland?
I've been in Van Courtland for 7 years now.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So I joined back in 2018.
Okay.
And then so I was still in the military, but after I retired, I came back to San Antonio because I felt like this is where I wanted to retire and live, and to continue working with the club and foundation.
Wow. So how long have you lived in San Antonio?
I've lived here for 11 years.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it feels like home, huh?
It does. It does. And especially this, being in the military and moving around, this is the longest I've stayed anywhere. So it's definitely seemed like home.
Well, there's a lot of military people here. This is
Yeah.
military USA. So,
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
probably run into some people that you served with, and some new people.
Oh, absolutely. And then, given the fact San Antonio is number 2 in cybersecurity in the nation,
Wow.
like a lot of people
Really?
that yes, ma'am.
Okay, San Antonio.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Only second to the DMV area.
Okay. And you work for the Department of the Air Force.
Yes, ma'am. Supporting the Air Force and Space Force.
Wow. So what is Space Force?
Actually, Space Force is one of our newest services
Okay.
in the military or Department of War, and it basically centered around satellite and the space stuff.
I know, right?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
these different
Yeah.
fancy names. So does that include AI, the cybersecurity, and the
Yes.
IT?
Mhm.
Oh,
And
okay.
we've started to incorporate that more in the way we operate and the way we think about our mission and operations going forward to leverage AI.
Wow.
So it's been incorporated in a lot of things that we do.
So do y'all work on the back end of AI, the control part of it, or you actually execute jobs?
So
With the-
we do have technicians and engineers that work and create the algorithm and the machine learning,
Okay.
so that we could leverage it. But I work for the program management office where we leverage AI and tools such as that to create other products and services for the guardians and the airmen to use.
Wow. So that's a phenomenal tool.
Yes, ma'am.
I dabble and dibble and dabble a little bit in it, and it's just amazing. Just those few basic things
Right.
that it can do and how quick.
Absolutely.
They
It
can get it
definitely makes your job more efficient and effective, because certain things that we normally would have done manually, we can leverage AI to do.
In like seconds. I'm like, man, because I'm a writer, and so I write a lot. Or I did, and now I'm teaching AI to write for me. And it's getting pretty close, but we still got a little work to do.
Yeah, and that's the thing about AI, and it's all about the prompts, and the more you use it. So the more you use it, and either you like or dislike the results, it continues to learn, and that's the machine learning function of it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's fun. And we've been using AI for a long time. We just didn't know
Didn't
it.
know it.
Now they're allowing the end user to use it to
Right.
create. So
Right. I mean, because that algorithm has always been used in other aspects, other sectors of society. It's just we didn't know that it was being leveraged until now.
like Alexa, that's AI. Google is AI. It's a research tool, but now Google wasn't able to respond back to us.
Right.
So
And
it's,
so that's just the natural evolution of IT. And
Right.
so yes, ma'am.
So do y'all offer some? You said you have a curriculum for your debutantes. Is IT a part of that
It,
curriculum?
it's a good thing. And it's funny that you asked, because I'm actually teaching the AI course to the young ladies that we invite the young men to attend as well in July.
Wow.
So, and that's just one of our topics. We also cover finance literature,
Literacy?
literacy.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And then etiquette, professional planning, college planning, and then we also have someone from the San Antonio Area Foundation that will come in and educate the young ladies on what scholarships are out there.
Wow. So that's phenomenal. So y'all are doing great work in the community. You're tuned in to the Coffee Break on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, and we're here with the phenomenal Dr. Jeremiah Owah.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like Noah, so I had to remember that as I speak. But he is the chair for the Debutante Ball.
Yes, ma'am.
I always say gala, but it's ball. And so this is an opportunity for them to introduce young ladies to society.
Yes, ma'am.
And to teach them the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts and all of that good stuff. So before we finish this interview, do you have any other words that you would like to emphasize?
Well, we just ask for the community's continued support, and ask to attend the ball to support the young ladies on November 7th at the Emporium by Yarlen.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, and that's a beautiful venue,
Yes,
by the
it
way,
is.
so y'all don't want to miss it. So you've been tuned into the Coffee Break on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with global reach. And thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us and telling us about your great initiative in introducing our young women and young men to society, and also teaching them AI. I'd like to come to that course in July.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
All right, and thank you for the conversation.